Alright, y'all. I don't know what happened, but take two. Take two, and now I do believe that the charts are visible, which is cool. Alright, so we're going to get into this. I apologize, everybody. But let's take a look at the altcoin vote that we took here and see what we're going to be charting today. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the last time I looked. Yeah, XRP and ADA and AVAX third. So let's see if we can get through this, guys. I know everyone's super interested in XRP and ADA. So yeah, let's get into XRP and ADA. So let's start with XRPizzle. We're going to go ahead and load the chart, and we are just going to start on the monthly time frame and work our way down and see if we can get any juicy levels here. Now, let's see if we have any new monthlies that we didn't have last time. Okay, not really. The only thing is, you could say that we're rejecting off of this month, right? Rejecting off of that monthly. But other than that, the monthly levels are still the same. Again, I will make these all importable into the Discord, but these are the monthly levels for XRP. Currently getting a rejection off of that monthly right there. We go to the weekly time frame, and let's see about the weeklies, if we have any new weeklies since last week. Well, potentially, as we can see here, if we close this week in the blue, we will have a new weekly support right down here. And right now, we do have a weekly resistance. I'm going to put this here as potential weekly, right down there. And if we close the week in the blue, this will be a weekly at 1.0940. Okay. We also have a weekly level of resistance right above us that we are currently running into at the moment. Okay. This is at well, it is at 1.1378. So this is a potential weekly. This is our current weekly resistance right now. So we'll go ahead and move those into the weekly folder. But if we zoom out, we can see that these are all our weeklies here. Okay. Let's go to the daily time frame and mark our daily levels of support and resistance. We can see that we are getting a green dot on the daily as the money flow is curving down. Very interesting. Okay, very interesting. That is a mark of indecision in my mind. Okay, so we had this daily here, which I think is kind of invalidated now because we have traded above it and not really respected it too much. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. These other dailies still remain the same. Crypto Face is live. It's a crazy day. So we'll put a daily up here at 1.8391. Because now that Bitcoin is at new all-time highs, it's very likely a lot of these altcoins will experience some massive pumps of their own. We have a daily support right down here at 1.0844. And we don't really have any daily resistances that we haven't already hit. So I think I'm just going to keep that daily support, and that's it for now. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. We can also kind of see that we are printing some kind of trend line here that seems to be respected quite well. Just using my eye, I can see that it seems that we are respecting this trend line a little bit. Let's also just kind of see, are we also respecting this? You know, kind of. We're kind of respecting these two trend lines, guys. So I'm going to keep them on the chart, just for a reference point, okay? and I'm going to put them in a folder called trend lines. And let us zoom back out to maybe the 3-day and see if we have any other things to take into consideration here. Yeah, I would actually keep these two on the chart just as reference points here. Okay, so now let's take a look and see, do we have any confluence now with our weeklies and our dailies? Yes, we can see that we're at some pretty good support right now, confluence between weekly and daily. And I would just say that we probably have, yeah, so that up there, that key resistance box, we still have, yeah, okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. And our monthlies. So we have a very key resistance up here. We have a very key resistance down here. And we're currently at a nice area of support. Okay, now we're going to do our volume and just kind of see what we've got going on. We do need to adjust this now to encapsulate all of the price action. We can see we've had a value area shift as well as a value area shift as well as a point of control shift. I am going to go ahead and just put this littler range on here. And let's move our value area up just a little bit to 94.36. Okay, that's good. That's good right there. We can still see we have our high volume node up here. That high volume node lines up very well with the larger term fixed range value area high. Right, this is a high volume node slash value area high, and this is a value area low. We'll just put it as macro value area low. I'm just going to keep these all in the same folder here. And yeah, so now really XRP has not had much volatility in the past week or so, right? We can see the past 2 weeks here we've been trading kind of sideways. So we're going to zoom in and maybe do some scalping slash day trading analysis. But for right now, what we need to do is, we need to pull out our fibs from the low to the high. And, we've already come down and bounced off of our golden pocket down there. So let's actually pull out some fibs from the past, which we already have a folder on here called fibs. And I'm just going to do them one at a time to see if anything's changed. We pulled one from the swing high to the swing low. We see that we have rejected off of our Fibonacci golden pocket right there. We also pulled one from the low down here to the swing high. We can see we came down, we bounced off of our golden pocket already. Now let's pull one from this high up here to this low right here and see if we, yep, we've rejected out of that golden pocket. So a lot of these potential swing trades, right? They're kind of they've already happened, right? We've already bounced off the golden pockets for these moves here, and now really, if we're consolidating in this triangle, the moves are going to get smaller and smaller until we do break out of the triangle. Okay, so the fibs are the same, the weeklies, the dailies are the same. The key levels are pretty much the same as they were. Okay, a very juicy resistance is up here at 1.5746. This is pretty much the same as last week because we have a monthly, a weekly, a daily, a point of control, and a value area high, right? We have the point of control from the Elon Musk value area right here, right? You can see that point of control coming in right there. We have a daily right there. We have a weekly right there. We have a monthly right there. And it's the value area high of, if we turn back on our volume, we can see it's the value area high of, I'm sorry, it's the, yeah, it's the value area high of this larger range. So this is really our next key resistance. Okay, it's our key resistance. And right down here, we have a key support. This is a monthly and a weekly right here. We can turn on the weeklies and see we've got a weekly right there. Our monthlies, we have a monthly right there as well. Okay, and because we have two nice areas there. Let's see if we have anything else. We also have a 0.5 fib there. Of course, we've already tapped that 0.5 fib. But because it's a weekly and a daily, you know, also this is a key support. It's a key support that we need to be aware of. Let me see if we have any other reasons to mark that as a key support. No, not from this golden pocket pull. How about from this golden pocket pull? Yeah. Okay, so there is a golden pocket there as well, from this swing low to the swing high. And of course, you know, we did get a perfect bounce off the 618. We can see in the past, and really when we first dropped, we got a perfect bounce off that 618. So the fact that we just have major confluence here, this is a golden pocket, it's a 0.5. I'm going to go ahead and turn these fibs off, and I'm just going to label that also, that key support right down there, as where's my key levels? Where's my key levels? Here you are, key levels. I'm sorry, I live life as if I'm talking to a 2-year-old, because that's what I do most of the time. We look for things. Where are you, key levels? Oh, here you are. There's the key levels, she'll say. There they are. Key support, monthly, weekly, golden pocket, 0.5. Right? Key support. And, you know, if we come down there, you know, it's a key support. And then, of course, we have this, the naked weekly point of control, which is still untapped. If we go to naked point of controls, those are naked daily point of controls. Here's from last stream we did. We can see we have two naked point of controls coming down right in this zone. Okay? Right in this zone. And so, really, for me, if we strip away everything else from the chart, as far as immediate swing trades go, I am going to be looking for a long from this area, this box, and a short from this box. I'm pretty sure that I already posted these in the Discord last week. So we're gonna go and do some. Well, that was long number 1. This is long number 2. This is the juicy long. And yeah, then this short from up there, right? From that juicy level. Long number 1 is coming down from we have a golden pocket from this swing low that of course is already tapped, right? We've already tapped that golden pocket, but we also have a naked weekly point of control. So this would still, I would still look for a long here, just because there is still a golden pocket, even though it's already tapped, and we have a naked weekly. Plus, it would allow us to put in a lower low right here, and kind of get a little fake out there, something like this, where we got the old something like that going down. But really, the juicy swing long, I would say, would be down from this area. Okay, down from this area. And this would allow us to trade in this type of triangle thing. We can see this green trend line here is the same green trend line as the one that I have on the chart right here. Okay, so it would work so nicely. It would work so nicely because of the fact that we would be trading the triangle breakout before the breakout, right? If that happens, we could potentially be looking at a new all-time high for Ripple, at least on Bybit. I forget how high Ripple was in 2018. But yeah, we're looking at over a $2 Ripple, just based on that triangle breakout right there. This is still the juiciest long for me. Not much has changed in the past few weeks. So yeah, that is what I would be really looking for. The two juiciest swing trades would be this and this. Okay. Now, of course, we know our confirmations are going to have to be bearish divergences on the higher time frames, right? The 4-hour. So again, if we had come up, let's say, hypothetically, to this resistance, and this is what we saw, we would take the short, And also, contrarily, if we had come down, let's say, to our support here, and this is what we saw as we're coming down, we take the long, right, on the 4-hour time frame, and down. So now what I want to do is, I want to, what's going on here? What's going on in the Discord? Are people shilling stuff? I've had people come in here and scam people. Okay, nah, this guy's kosher. I don't know. He might be kosher. He might be trying to shill something. I'm on to you, ABD. I know. You got your indicator. That's okay. He has an indicator, everyone. If you're interested, you could hit him up, but that's okay. I've had people come in here and like post profit and loss, all these wins, and shill people, and like then try and solicitate them and trade their accounts for them and say that we'll split the profits, and then they lose everything. Basically just steal the money. So I have to be cautious. I have to protect my people. Okay, so here we are in the 4-hour time frame. Let's put on our key levels, and let's zoom in a little bit here. And really, guys, except for those two swing trades, I would be analyzing this here. Do I already have that on the chart? I don't, but I would be analyzing this, and maybe even more so now. I would be, I mean, if I was gonna come to Ripple for just scalping and day trading, what would I do? Well, I think we can say that we have a clear This is tough, especially when Bitcoin is pumping, right? This is tough. So for Ripple, you know, the way I handle my scalping and my day trading is I come in here every day and I basically look for what the local range is. What's the local range that we're currently trading? And you know, if I can identify it, then okay, so we came to the high, to the low, to the high, to the low. Then I will see if I can find any good trades. So right now, I would be looking for, first of all, confluence between the value area low, the value area high, the point of control, and see if I can indeed find something worth trading here. And I have to be honest with you guys, I don't really see too much that I would be interested in trading here. Let's turn on Market Cipher SR. Oof. Yeah, I don't really see anything. Let me zoom out a little bit and see if maybe we have a channel that's being respected here. Kind of. I wouldn't. Yeah, we're already touching the 618 there. You know, I cannot say that there's any kind of Ripple trade I would honestly want to take on a local time frame right now. You know, usually what I like to do is I like to find, I mean, my scalping, the way I do it every day is I will look for the local range, I will pull the volume, I will mark out the value area low, I will mark out the value area high in the point of control. I will mark out the previous day value area high, the previous day value area low, the daily open. But if I can't really find good confluence between the value area high, the value area low, and a fib level, then I just tend to leave it alone. I do just tend to leave it alone, and it looks like, you know, these levels are not really much respected here. So yeah, for me, for Ripple, yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna wait it out, and if I see us come up to this area of resistance, I'll be looking for a short. If I see us coming down to, this would be the short, by the way, let me go to the higher time frame. This would be the short here from that level, very juicy, because what that would also do would allow us to get a basically a fake out of the triangle. Well, an actual breakout, but not hit the final take profit and reject off of a key resistance and come down. Okay. Then we have the long from this area down here. We've got the golden pocket, and we have the naked point of controls. The naked point of control, the weekly one right there. But really, I would prefer long number 2. So I would say long number 2 and short number 1 are still the juicy Ripple trades, guys. Especially long number 2. Long number 2 is very juicy. If Bitcoin keeps pumping for a while and these altcoins just keep consolidating and kind of doing nothing, it could really give us a nice opportunity to get into a really juicy long. Especially if we come down and this wave here gives us like a higher momentum wave as we're coming down on like the 4 hour or something like that, and we get a bullish divergence. So yeah, that's kind of it for XRP. So let's move on to Cardano, and let me real quick make this shareable again, because there are new levels here. Oh wait, I guess this one is shareable, but I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to make a copy. XRP levels 10/20, and go ahead and turn on sharing. And yeah, long 2 is so juicy. I'm going to keep it on the chart. All right, let's do Cardano real quick. Good old Cardano. And again, not too much changed with Cardano. I am bullish on Cardano. I am bullish. You can see that we are bouncing off of our triangle. These are the levels that we had last week for it. And, you know, we have a juicy support down here. We have some juicy resistances up here. This triangle, this is the 6 hour time frame. We can see that we really did get a nice bounce out of here right now, along with Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is also bouncing. Let's start in the monthly time frame and just go through our levels, okay, just to make sure that we don't have anything new and juicy. So our monthlies, pretty much the same. This is still a potential monthly. This is still a monthly that we blasted right through, and this would be our monthly support down here. Our weekly levels, we've got a weekly up here. We have a weekly over here. We've got a weekly down here. And, you know, we do have a potential weekly coming in right here if this candle closes blue. I'm going to go ahead and move this weekly down, guys. I'm going to move this weekly down to here. Because I think it's more relevant, and you can see we already have rejected off of that weekly at 2.2534. Weekly at 2.2534. And then right here, we have this weekly support at 2.1593. 2.1593. This is potential, as long as that candle closes blue. Move those into the weeklies. And then let's take a look at our dailies on the daily time frame. Zoom out. Really consolidate. Oh, sorry guys. It's been a crazy day. You know, Bitcoin all-time highs and all that. So really consolidating here. Trading very sideways, tightening. Tightening. So, you know, Let's turn on our dailies. I mean, you know, we've got some daily. We have so many technical dailies here. I'll mark them just because maybe it'll help us if we come down to a lower time frame for this. But got a daily there. Oh wait, no, wait, hang on. You know what? I'm pretty sure I have them in a folder called Other Dailies. Yeah, I have them in a folder called Other Dailies. So let's put one here too. Horizontal line, Other Dailies. But I think these are the main dailies that we should be tracking. I'm actually going to... Do we have one? No, why don't we have one here? This is actually an untapped daily. A real untapped daily. Right there. So I'm gonna remove this one because it's been superseded by this one, I believe. Okay, so those are our dailies. Now let's take a look at our some fib pulls here. Before we do fib pulls, let's do volume. So we'll do the uptrend volume, and we will just adjust this a little bit so that it lines up with our current price action. See if we have anything different. Not really. Nothing to write home about. We'll do our local volume here. Value area high, value area low, point of control. Let's see if we have any value area shift. Looks like we very well may. Wow, look at this, guys. So, yeah, right now, wow, our point of control has moved all the way down here. And we're currently finding support on it at 2.1213. And our value area high has moved down to here at about 2.7356. And our value area low is down here, chilling at about 2.0288. 0288. Okay, so, you know, these were the levels I had last week. So let's I guess I just want to see if my okay. Cool. Alright, so let's pull out some fibs here. We've got one from the swing low down here to the swing high. We have an untapped golden pocket down here. Okay, we have one from the swing high to the swing low. We also have an untapped golden pocket resistance. So we have some nice areas, right? Those golden pockets are great areas for our swing trades. That's like the bread and butter for swing trading, is those golden pockets. If you can find confluence there with something else, then you're golden. You're good to go. So let's see, do we have any confluence there? You know, we can turn on our dailies. We can see that we do have daily level confluence down here on this golden pocket and up here at this golden pocket. We turn on our weeklies. Do we have any confluence? Nope. We turn on our monthlies. Do we have any confluence? Yes, we do. We have a monthly level, an old monthly level down here in the golden pocket. Okay. We turn on our volume levels. Do we have any confluence here? We don't have any confluence with the golden pocket, but we do have confluence with the 786 up there. And we also have a weekly up there, a weekly 786. Yes, okay. And then we'll do our local volume as well and see what do we got going on. Well, we have a value area high around that golden pocket area. Yeah, around that golden pocket area, nothing really to write home about. You know, as I say often, you know, I'm not going to write home to my mom and tell her, hey ma, you know, I just want to write you and tell you that we have some confluence between a golden pocket and a value area high. You know, it would have to be right in the middle of the golden pocket for me to write that letter. I'd probably just text my mom about it, you know, shoot her a text of a screenshot, but not actually write home to her. So, you know, these are still the levels that I'm looking at. Now let's do some naked levels. Let me see. I'm going to do some naked levels up in here. Gonna get a little naked. Okay. And let's see. I guess I misplaced them. Oh, okay. Let's go to the VIP weekly live stream chat here. I think Boyan might have posted them in there. We have this Ripple channel that the Toast Father is looking at. Interesting. It is interesting. Okay, this is here they are here. So these are the Cardano ones that we got. So let's for Cardano we only have things below us. So let's start the dailies. Actually, we'll start with the monthly one that we have at 2.38. We have a monthly level at 2.38. And interesting. That is very nice. A very nice level. We've got a weekly at 1.368. Whoa. I think this is the only one I'm going to keep on the chart. And then we've got our dailies. We have one at these are them. Thank you, Boyan, for hooking it up, man. I'm gonna go back to Ripple and check out that channel that the Toast Father posted after I do this. 2.469. $2.99. Nice. That's a good price for something. I would pay $2.99 for it. For a nice trade, I'd pay $2.99 for a nice trade. $3.04 9/10 of a cent. That's not a bad price either. $1.76. And then last but not least, $1.58 and 2/10 of a cent. Okay, so these are our naked daily and weekly and monthly point of controls. And let's see if we have any confluence now with the things that we've already put on the chart. So I am going to turn on these levels here and see if we have any confluence. Well, we do indeed have some nice confluence. We have within the golden pocket, we have a naked daily point of control. I guess that was already on the chart. The upper golden pocket, we don't really have much. Yeah, we don't really have much. But these are levels to be aware of. Okay, these are levels to be aware of, and we can definitely use them for shorter-term time frame trades. Actually, I don't want the D there. Just naked point of controls. And it looks like we're coming up to one right now. Let's see what's going on here on the 5-minute time frame. I mean, we had a nice bearish divergence on the 5-minute time frame. We got a nice little drop there. Looks like we're consolidating in some kind of a flag. If we go to the 12-minute time frame, we also had a little bearish divergence. I mean, this is a pretty epic pump, right? It's a pretty epic pump. Ooh, look at that. I mean, yeah, that's a nice naked daily right there. Confluence with the 786. And a daily level. That's not a bad level. I would look at that level for potentially for a scalp, honestly. And I would I would look at the point of control for a scalp. Really. This is nice though that we have the value area high coming in right at the point of control. I would have taken that scalp, and it might still come down from there, but that was a nice rejection that we got. The next scalp level I would take would be 2.2190 if we had our bearish divs coming in, because of that naked daily point of control there. And I would also I would look for a long down here at this golden pocket if we came down for a retest. But in general, the main trades that I would really look to take for ADA are still very much so the same as they were, because again, for the past few days, since really the end of September, we haven't had much price action here, and you could even say that we are consolidating in this this kind of pattern here, this triangle pattern, which needs to break out. So first this short here would be when I would look to take the daily and the golden pocket. I mean, you always want to look at the golden pockets. I would long this golden pocket, and this says juicy long too, but this is actually a juicy short. I already posted these in the Discord. These are really the main trades I would look to take, to be honest with you. When it comes to the altcoins, really, I don't, if I'm going to be margin trading them, I don't like to take trades unless they have a very high probability setup. Let's quickly take a look here and just envision if we do break out of this thing. If we do break out of this thing, I mean, it puts us right at, literally right at our potential juicy short. Let me change the style of this. You know, if we break out of the triangle to the upside, it puts us right at the 786 high volume node weekly area. If we break out of the triangle to the downside, well, it'll take us down below our juicy long entry. So that's not necessarily a good thing. However, you know, another way that we've been looking at this is not really a symmetrical triangle, but more of a horizontal triangle. I'm sorry, a descending triangle, which is kind of like this in general, right? It depends on how we want to draw it as well. I think this is a little bit more accurate. It's interesting that we could be coming up to resistance with the naked daily that we've got coming up right here at confluence with the triangle. And so if we do come down here and lose the triangle just a little bit, grab all the liquidity that's here, get a bounce to the upside, and then break out of the triangle, you know, potentially we could really, if we broke out of the triangle from here, I mean, we could, let's say that actually happens, we could long here and then short here, and then just continue on ranging for a while. I'm not saying this will happen. I mean, if things get super bullish with Bitcoin, altcoins will also probably pump. So, you know, if we're going to go parabolic with the crypto markets, you know, we'd want to be careful with our shorts. Let's see. If we take a fib from this swing low to this swing high, did we already come back? And yep, we did. We hit our golden pocket, which is the point of control. So let's pull a fib from here now to that other swing high. See, okay, yeah, I mean, there's just not enough. There's not enough volatility to get good fib pulls in here. Yeah, this is kind of still where I'm at with Cardano, guys. So things have not changed very much for me, and we still have time to do some other coins in here. But before I do that, let me share these levels, and let me go back and check out what the Toast Father is talking about. So, oh, 10/8. Can you guys believe it? October's almost over. Sheesh, man. Where does the time go? Where does the time go? It's insane. Life is so short. It just passes by. Then it's over. It's crazy. It really is. Okay. I was going to do a show with the Crypto Lifer today, but it fell through because he had to go out with his wife, and he couldn't do it until 2, and then something came up for me, and I had to do this stream early. Stuff happens. One of these days we'll get together, me and the Crypto Lifer. Alright, let's take a look at AVAX. Good old AVAX. Do I even have an AVAX chart? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know. Here we go. I do have an AVAX chart. Alright, so save that. That would be bad. Can you imagine if I lost my ADA chart? Okay, so AVAX. So let's start in the monthly time frame. And looks like I don't have a lot going on here. Let me delete everything and we'll start over. Okay. Where's AVAX main? Let's start. What about AVAX levels? What is this? This looks a little bit more like it, I guess. Let me put all this stuff into a folder here. This looks like I was doing something. Look at this triangle. We broke out of it, rejected off the golden pocket, and it's all downhill from here. So, old levels. That's so funny. That is so funny. You know, I was looking to take a long from this golden pocket, and I missed it because there's only so many things I can pay attention to. And that's so funny. We rejected off that golden pocket, and we just came down from there, huh? That's wild. I've been saying that a lot lately. You guys ever get into this weird phase where you like say something for everything? Like for me, it used to be that's intense. That's intense. I would say for everything. Now lately, for some reason, I've been saying that's wild, man. Bro, that's so wild. Monthly, we have monthly at 68.780. And then we got another monthly down here at 56.035. 56.035. And, I mean, technically, we had a monthly here that we just fell right through without any hesitation. None at all whatsoever. So I don't really want to mark that. We had a monthly up here. We rejected it off of it very hard. So I'm going to keep this, just these two monthlies here. I'm going to put them in a folder called month. Uh-oh. And then we'll go over to the weekly. Oh wait, this is the weekly. Whew. Well, I'm messing myself up over here. We got to make these yellow. And we got to flip that M upside down. Flip it upside down. Flopping Groper's bullish on Sol. Super bullish. I don't know if you guys saw that if you're in the Market Cipher Discord. He's super bullish on it. Yeah. So these are the weeklies. Okay? Do we even have a monthly? We have a potential monthly resistance right here. Okay, potential monthly. At 66.735. Okay. There we go. I'm going to have to change this from month into month. Super Kitty's adding more to all her longs if anybody is interested. That's good to know. Alright, we'll go to the daily time frame. And we will mark out our daily levels of support and resistance. I think this is a very important one up here. 76.465. It's a daily. Right up here we have a daily with nice complements with the weekly. 69.160. So we can see some nice confluence there. Then we have a daily support down here. Nice confluence of the weekly. 55.55. That's nice. And then in here, I mean, we had this daily that we rejected off of. We had this daily that we blast through. I might mark this just for the sake of it's an important level. We can see support, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance. I'll keep it for that purpose. It's a good level. 61.51. And I would assume that there's probably a lot of good volume in there as well. We just pull this baby out. We've got our value area low. We've got our value area high. And we've got our point of control coming in right about here. And we don't really have much confluence with the value area and our higher term time frame levels. So these are dailies. I'm going to put these in a folder called day. And just so everyone knows, like altcoins, like if you're gonna, I'd be very nervous to day trade altcoins right now, besides Ethereum. Just because when Bitcoin is unpredictable, the altcoins are more unpredictable. So personally, I'm really just sticking to swing trading altcoins. And I'll be day trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then this will be our volume folder. And now let's take a look and see our fib pulls, right? From this high to the low, we have some very nice confluence coming in on that weekly, which is also a daily, right? So that is juicy level numero uno for a short. And I'm going to go ahead and put a line right here. No, I'm actually going to put this in a folder called fibs. So these are going to be our juicy levels. So we have a fib from here. Let me turn off my dailies. We could also technically pull a fib from this 786 to the low. And see that we have a golden pocket coming in right here. Now this is also a 786 at the weekly, so this is a very, very, very juicy level right here. A very, very, very juicy resistance. Let's see, do we have anything else in this new golden pocket? No. Yes, we do. Wow. A point of control. So this is a very juicy level right here. Okay, yeah, you cannot mess around with golden pocket point of controls. Now, if you're ever scalping for the day and you pull your local range and you got something like this right here, or you got something like this right here, okay, where you have a 786 and a value area high, that's how you know those are the levels that you want to look for. Right, those are the levels that you want to look for. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the fib folder. I'm going to go ahead and mark it out that this is a point of control and a golden pocket. And up here, I'm going to mark out that we have a 786 and a value area high. And yeah, so I think those are really all the fibs I would pull. I'm sure that this was probably the 618. It was the 786. Okay. Interesting. What are we rejecting off right now? Is it a fib level? Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, so those are clearly our the resistances above us. You know, it's tough because what are we going to do, right, for supports below us? I think we might have to go back in time a little bit to another exchange. So let's go to Binance. AVAX/Tetherus. I always read that Tetherus. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a bummer that I did all my charting on Bybit. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Well, let's start. Let's start over, guys. Let's start over on Binance. Okay, so Binance, we've got our monthly down here. $11.84. And we've got our monthly potential, monthly resistance up here at 66.72. And, you know, this was a monthly level that we, it was a monthly level that we absolutely blast past, retested as support. We could see boom, retest, boom, okay? So we'll just put this as an old monthly at 32.82. And then let's see what else. That's about it. Sorry guys, I don't know. I must have been a little bit out of it today. Probably didn't get enough sleep because I was dreaming about Bitcoin. Does that ever happen to y'all? That happens to me all the time where like I wake up slightly and then I start thinking about charts and then I wake up big time. And I have to check. I have to. Okay, so our weekly levels right now. We have a potential weekly right here. And we have an old weekly here. I would say this is probably the weekly that I would want. $68.69, 68.69. Of course, got this one down here. Confluence with the monthly, 1069. And I mean, this is an old weekly. Do I even want to put it on the chart? Yes, I do. I do want to put. Oh, I do want to put this on the chart because it's such a nice level. Like, it's just resistance, 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 support, support. Weekly 38.97. And then let's go to the dailies. Let's go to the dailies now. So this is also a daily up here. Really nice confluence. Really nice confluence, daily, weekly, monthly. This is a tapped daily. This is untapped up here. Daily at 76.44. We've got an untapped daily down here, $37 exactly. And yeah, like the other chart, I'm going to mark this daily because it's just such a nice level. 61.53. It's such a nice level because it was just our resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, resistance. It's a nice support resistance flip, an SR flipperoo. And let's just put this level, even though we tapped it once, we can still see it's a very nice level as well. Daily 51.51. Alright, so these are our dailies here. Now let's pull out some volume here. I think we can really get some good levels here now because I see multiple areas to do volume pulls. First of all, I would like to just do this, and then I would also like to just do this. Okay. And while I'm doing that, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, so let's get back into it. So, okay, so we've got some nice volume pulls right here, which are going to give us nice areas of confluence. So, got a value area high. We've got a point of control. got a value area low. And this down here is a point of control. We'll just call it a high volume node. And I think this is going to be very helpful for us. When we start to pull out our fibs. So now let's pull out some fibs. We'll pull one from the high up here to the low down here, and we can still see we have a very juicy area of confluence where we have the golden pocket coming in. It's very juicy. We have a weekly, we have a daily, and we have a golden pocket right in that area. Okay. Then also we can pull our fib from this high to this low and see that we have a very juicy, just like we did on Bybit, we have a very juicy area of confluence where we have a golden pocket and we have a point of control. So we'll put this in a folder called fibs, move this up there, and then I'm going to just mark out some of the juicy levels here. I would say that this is a very juicy level. We have a 786, we have a daily level, we have a weekly level, and we have a golden pocket. So this is going to be a golden pocket, daily, 786, and a weekly. And then down here we have a 618 and a point of control. So we'll put this in a folder called Juicy Levels. And now we have the advantage of being able to pull fibs from lower. Right? We can pull the fibs from lower and see what we got going on here. Let us pull our fib from this swing low to the high. See what we got going on. Okay. We have a value area high. Ooh, that's not what I want. We have a value area high and a golden pocket right here. I spelled have instead of va. And let's see what else we got here. Do we have any dailies? Nah. Do we have any weeklies? Nah. Do we have any monthlies? Nah. Okay, okay. Still a golden pocket and a value area high. I'll still consider it a juicy level. Now this down here we have a 0.76 and a high volume node, which used to be a point of control. Yeah, I would consider this also a juicy level. High volume node and 786. Let's put that into the juicy level folder. Put this into the fib folder. Let's see what else we got going on. I mean, you know, this was our 2018 bull run. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not. That's 2021. Wow, this is only for a year. Interesting. I guess AVAX is super new. Let's do one more pull then from the low to the high. Ooh. From the low to the high. And now let's see what we got going on. Ooh, a daily. and a monthly. Okay, so this clearly is a important zone of support. Yeah, it's clearly an important zone of support. So yeah, I mean we've got our three main areas of support and our three main areas of resistance. I would say this is important support down here. Yeah, I mean honestly, these would be the main levels that I would be looking to partake in. I would be looking to partake in these main levels here. Yeah, I really think that these would be the main levels that I would be looking for. You know, as far as you know, we have an uneven butt cheeks on the daily, which is bullish. We also have this. Hang on. That's the wrong thing. We have this. Oh, hang on. You know, I don't know much about AVAX, but I will say this: when things are going parabolic, as they do, in bull markets, I mean, altcoins you just trade the breakout. You know, I mean, this thing, if it's gonna break out of this triangle, could easily get us to, you know, $100, $128, even $175. Let's go down to the 4-hour and see what things are looking like. Money flow's crossing up on the 4-hour. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd say we're going to break out of this triangle. You know? That's what I would say. Let's go to the 1-hour. Yeah, I mean, things are looking pretty bullish for it, I have to be honest with you. We came down to this low here with a bullish divergence on the 1-hour. You know, I'm not much of a breakout trader. But I would say that if we do break out of this thing, I would look for an opportunity to get long on it, or at least hold it spot if you're interested in it. Now, personally, I don't really have any skin in the game for this thing. But if we do something like this, we come up, we reject, and if we do, what I would be looking for is, you know, I would really look for the retest of this thing to come down and get a move to the upside, right? That's what I would be looking for. What the heck? That's so weird. Music just started playing randomly on my phone. Okay, so yeah, that's for AVAX. I have to be honest with you guys. I don't know much about it. I don't necessarily feel comfortable swing trading it with traditional technical analysis. I would, you know, this is a very clear resistance that we have. Altcoins, you know, they do break out. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, this looks pretty bullish to me. This does look pretty bullish. We have money flow crossover on the 4-hour. I mean, last time we had that, we had a massive pump to the upside. The time before that, we had a massive pump to the upside. You know, given the bullishness of the market, if Bitcoin starts to dump, obviously that would affect this. But I mean, you can't go wrong with a falling wedge for an altcoin with a money flow crossover on Market Cipher B. You know, would I trade this on margin on a breakout? Probably not. I don't know much about AVAX fundamentals, but I trade a lot. Well, back when I was on Binance, which I'm not anymore, I would just buy a lot of these coins on spot in the spring, and they would pump, and I would make a lot of money doing it. So, you know, we got a good old falling wedge here. You know, maybe perhaps wait for this momentum wave to cool off a little bit, or something. If you want to hop in it, we're getting some bearish divs here. I don't know. Yeah, obviously I can't give financial advice, but I have to say that this does look like a bullish falling wedge here. And falling wedges, I mean, they're pretty nice when they happen. Yeah, besides this one deviation. All right, let's take a look at Polkadot. Let me share this stuff in the and like depending even on how we make the wedge, you know, I would make it like this. I mean, if we break out of the wedge, like take profit 1 would be the 618 point of control. Take profit 2 would be the golden pocket daily, weekly 786. Take profit 3 for me would be the all-time high. And yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, guys. You know, I'll bet you was wrong, but even still, I think that this is a potential scenario here. And if we lose this, then I'll be looking down to these areas, specifically this one, starting with this one down here. Potential targets depending on how we look at this thing. Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make a copy of this and share this. And, we're coming up right into a daily. Yeah, I'm going to share this. I'm not going to give an actual trade setup for it. But you guys have the levels, and you can do what you will. Then we'll take a quick look at DOT. My brother is very invested in Polkadot. Extremely invested. All right, we'll do the Bybit for DOT. I mean, yeah. Okay. So we're already through major resistance here. Starting a monthly. We have a potential monthly support right down here. Looks like we're going to get it. 28.6. And we're going to have to make this purple for monthly. We've got a monthly down here. 1636. Let's go to the weekly. See what we got going on. Got this weekly right here. $28.85. And got this one down here. We've surpassed all these weeklies now. Yeah, I mean, let's keep this one here just because it's our nearest one. 42.45. Let's do our daily. We've got our daily resistance coming in up here. $48.065. And we have daily support right down here. $26.130. Interesting, right? Let's pull out some volume from the low to the high. Okay, so we've got a point of control right here, right in between that weekly and daily. Let's pull one of the entire structure here. That's our major point of control. This is our major value area high. And this would be our value area low. I would put this one here. Oh, I'm sorry. And okay, now let's pull out the fibs. So clearly we've got some golden pocket confluence at the value area low. I like this fib pull here, where we have a point of control, a weekly, and a golden pocket lining up. I would say that this is an important zone of support right here. Yeah, that's juicy. And then I'm assuming that we've already hit into that, all these fibs, yeah. Okay. Let's pull out another fib from this low to our current high. From this low. Wow, and we have monthly there too. So this is very important, very, very important support right here. Also, I think we have important support at the value area high. It's also a golden pocket. Okay, so those are our fibs. I think we have very important support down here. If we pull out a trend-based fib extension, and we pull it from here to here to here, our 1-to-1 fib extension is coming in up here. 1.618 is coming in up here at $72. The reason I bring that up is because it's possible that we have a it's possible that we're printing a cup and handle type thing here. It's possible, right? If that's the case, you know, we could really be looking at some crazy gains here. You know, we've got this going on, coming up, coming down. So if we come up here off the daily and trade in a little thing, come down to the value area high, we could break out of this thing and hit some high targets here. Just an idea, you know. Oops. All right, so I mean, really, if we're looking at Polkadot right now, the only real swing trades that I would look to take are obviously down here, right? To get in a nice long. I would love to, honestly, if this cup and handle is real and we do start to form like a descending channel, I would really like to get into a long position right here to come down and retest this clear area of resistance, and I would hang on to this, you know, for a long time, right? I would hang on to this for a long time if we do come back down to test that. We would want to see bearish divs. Long from GP / value area high. Bullish divs as we come to the level. Let's just quickly put on Market Cipher B to see what's going on here. Interesting. So the daily time frame. Yeah, so you know, interesting. So, you know, we have a slightly bearish div here. If we do get a move back down to that value area high, that would be very nice. That would be very nice. Look at that point of control. I mean, you know, I know this might seem kind of crazy, but maybe even, you know, if dot is looking kind of bullish, you know, maybe try and get in at this golden pocket as well. But that's more of a lower time frame thing. I mean, really, this is what I would want. This is really what I would want, to avoid buying high. You know, I mean, look at this coming down. Super Kitty's buying some Doge, everyone, so maybe I should get some too. Yeah, I mean, I would love to long right there, and yeah, these are the two areas that I would really be interested in if we come down to look for longs. Yeah, I think that's it for dot two, guys. And you know, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but you know, in market conditions like this, it's tough to find good trade setups, right? It's funny because most people get into trading when things are all pumping and going crazy, but the best trades always happen when things are calm, right? And we can have very clear, reliable levels of support and resistance. Um, you know, price discovery mode. Price discovery mode. You know, really, all we can do before we get like really good trade setups is wait for a correction and then a range, and you know, trading areas like this and trading areas like this are super nice whenever there's volatility coming up and down, whenever we can pull a fib, whenever we can get a new level of support and resistance. But for right now, for Polkadot, like, you know, unless you're holding it on spot, like long term, because you think it has a lot of potential, which I know a lot of people are, and I think it does too. As far as margin trading goes, leverage trading, I'm probably going to stay away from it unless we come down to these levels, right? In which case I would take some longs. You know, if the cup and handle's real, then, you know, we would long the bottom of this wedge when we get our bullish divergences for a nice breakout. If the cup and handle's fake and we come down even more, then I would look for a long here. And if you do manage to get into a long on dot, I would hold it, because there's a good chance everything's going to be pumping. There's also a good chance everything could be dumping soon too. But you know, if the second leg of the bull run is a true thing, then I think we have a lot of upside ahead of us for everything. So let me go ahead and share this. Let me actually rename this. How's Bitcoin? So, Super Kitty thinks Cardano is going to go up. Well, guys, I am going to head out. And I have to be honest with you guys, pretty beat, honestly. I might not trade tomorrow. It depends on how I'm feeling when I wake up. I might be feeling just, some days I'm not in a good brain space to trade. It happens a lot when I wear myself out. And I have not been sleeping very much. I'm doing a lot of work, so sometimes it's good to take a day off and just get that fresh perspective on things. Let's check out Cardano again real quick, because Super Kitty. Says that the daily looks nice. Let's check out the daily. I mean, yeah, we have a green dot. I guess she says it looks nice. Let's put on her indicator. Oh, there we go. I guess she's not looking at Bybit. I can't see anything really besides yeah, I can't. I'm not good at seeing anything here, but all right, y'all. Well, thanks for being here. Let me pop into the chat real quick. Thank you, Boyan, for answering questions. If anyone has any other questions, let me know. Type them in the chat here. We have scammers in the YouTube? I hope not. Alright, y'all. Well, God bless everybody, and